we are streaming. Hello everybody, welcome to Stars Infusion for the 7th of April 2023. I hope you've had a good Friday. And we have apparently got 5 people online. Obviously one is the bot, so in theory we have a full game. So, who's around? Rise and Prospero at the moment. I assume somebody else is, but we'll just prod endlessly until we get a game started. How are you two doing? Hi. Yep, I do apologize for starting a bit late. I was expecting to be back an hour ago, but my game massively overrun. My own fault. I was evil, so yeah. Hello, Kyrol. Alright, so that is the 4. So the game is Rise, Prospero, Kyrol, Shadowhawk. Good luck all. Random seat. Let's start. Yep, me, evil. And unfortunately it was a zombie game, so it went long. To be fair, I was dead after the first night, which, well, that first execution phase, but, you know, still didn't help. The game just went on forever. Oh, dear. Okay, good luck all. Let's see how this goes. Opening hand, 1 Dora, reasonably shaped. Got 1 sequence in. Question is, can I incorporate this door into anything? Oh, no, okay. Probably not. Well, as annoyed as I am with that, can't do much about a fast start from a dealer. My hand's too far away and not good enough. I know I could have kept that 1 to 6 sequence, but we know we got the 2 as a safe tile, so I'd rather have this. Nothing we can do about a dealer monger in that position. Too quick. Riichi Itsu on the 3rd discard. Somebody is using hacks. Alright. Not much we can do about that. Big hand has been won by the dealer. Now we just need to claw our way back into this. Hand is good. A few options here. We're going to again start with the east. It's a slight pause, but that could have been game pause rather than player decision pause. So the high end would be a Sanshikyu, 346 or 567. Obviously thinking more the 456 at the moment with things, but option exists. Yeah, we'll cut that. It's better for us overall to sort of lean around this. We know that this is our likely end pair, or we discard it to go for Tanyo, so... A little annoying because we discarded a 2 earlier, but that's the risk you take discarding discarding non-edge tiles. Still, I think it's okay. We need a 4-man anyway. That actually is 1 set, so we don't need this anymore. So 456 Sanshikyu Dora 1 is what we are looking for. If we draw a 5-man, we're in business. But of course we may end up just drawing the 2, cutting the 6, and just going for a hand that is Tanyo or Pinfu 1. But that dream exists, drawing a 5-man. Free pin does nothing. We might have to discard the free man soon-ish. Tyrell hasn't shown a willingness to take low-end tiles, but obviously free could be the start of his sequencing. Yeah, we're going to force it. Sanchku is our best hope for getting some value out of this, and we might want that value. It's lowering our hand efficiency to do this, but we're securing 2 Han. He says with none of our sequences for this 2 Han completed, so goodness knows. That's not the end of the world, actually. So that puts us 5-man for Riichi Dora 1. Late game. 1, 4. Not a lot of 7s. In fact, no 7s other than the 2. Yeah, okay. So it'd be a 5-tile wait if we got that way around. If we went the other way around, it would just be the 5, which wouldn't be amazing. But Ishanten for the big hand. I would take it open now. Ah, that's slightly annoying. Open Sanchku Dora 1 isn't actually worth that much more either way, so maybe that's not the best, but you know. Oh, we push this.
Riichi.
4-man for a 4, so for Sanchku. Reach Sanchku 1. Mangan immediately. Question is, do we have the ability to just... I mean, we might just take the draw and take 4,000, which would be fine, but... Forso... Oh, Ipatsu! And the Sanchku. No. That is a huge hand. Artura. That recovers things. So I've just undone Prospero's win. Oh, that was a good hand. All right, so 17k, 16k is the lead. I nearly took the 2,000. Oh dear. I committed early to the value hand there, and that paid off. Sometimes that's what you need to do. Well, it looks like we're passing Mungan around, but I had to get rid of it now, or it was going to be a problem for later. So technically we're Ishanten at this point. It's not a great wait though. See my Mungan, but I think we can live with that. It's not nice to have the recovery back, but... Ooh, a 1-tile edge weight, but free Dora. Yep, sometimes when you run hot, you run hot. Can't do a lot about that. Sorry, just trying to sort out my windows again because I've messed around with things. Alright. So dealer Mungan, Baiman, Mungan. While I was dealer, of course, which makes it significantly worse, but you know. But it's fine. We're in the lead. 4,000 points is the gap. East free. Just want to get out of Kyrill's dealer turn. 7 so would be ideal right about now, but that's not what we get. Free man gives us the potential double sequence thing here. Can potentially sneak this into Tanya depending on how this goes. So town pin, and probably still town pin. Nothing really unexpected from any of the discards thus far. See, Carol takes an advancement. Doesn't. Yeah, 6 pin, 7 pin, 5 pin. All reasonable because they allow me to get rid of this and just get us to Tanya. We do have one pair too many, but we can mitigate that a little bit. Do you have to be aware that there was a door discarded by Prospero? And he's not especially been culling things. He did discard 2 so first, 5 so second, so something to be aware of. I don't think he's there yet, but he can't be that far away. Interesting. We're nearly into Chitoitsu. 8 pin's fine. 8 so's 1 out. 5 man is the only dodgy one. Could have called that, but we decided against it. So we're 2 away from a hand other than Chitoi, I think, with the way this works out. Yeah, let's show some teeth. It could be a Honitsu on this side, so the 5 going is actually really good for us. Last 7. Actually, was it last 7? Why did I think it was last 7? Because last hand there were 3 of them played and I'm confusing games already. There's only 2 of them, but I'm confusing games. Alright, 8 so played, 8 pin played, 4 so is still fine. I think we'll just dodge around and see if we can hit this. Yeah. We've dropped 2 pairs on this way to a Tanyo Chitoi.
Riichi.
And there's the push. How do I have no safe tiles to Rise's Reach? I also don't want to deal into this, so... Yeah, Carol hitting Tenpai for the maintenance, that makes sense. Say final tile? Do you have one? Probably. T5. I mean, worth the effort. If Kara was chanting on that point, you know, and had safe tiles in the hand, it was worth it. It was worth the worth the attempt. What is this hand? What is this hand? Yeah, 4 man. Well, I guess it's Honitsu now. Also took the good step of getting rid of the dangerous tiles immediately rather than this 9-1, so I'm pretty happy with that. Green was a bit out of sequence with the plan, but we did just see one, so... East. So technically we have a 1-2-3 called for the pair weight, so we'll keep that going. We'll ignore that now. Oh yeah, I should have played 3-4-1, given that we had committed. I mean, Shin Honitsu is only about 4,000 points, so it's not huge, but it's enough to give me a monk and gap to Chiral, so it's worth it.
Boom.
4-7. Wrong 7. But my hand is big, beautiful, and obvious. How much would I love to be in that 1 free weight at the moment? Trying to work out 9 pins and things. Oh, Rice is risking. Yeah, we turned calls off. Maybe I should have had them on for this. I could have called 6, played 7, had Toy Toy. But Toy Toy here. I mean, it is a value increase. There is a reason to consider it, but a little greedy. Anyway, I'm watching for myself, about to walk into a hand here.
Riichi.
And of course, with him dodging Honitsu.
Come.
Interesting.
Sumo.
There have been a lot of big hands this game. Simo, it was reach only, but it was to keep the dealership. I'm surprised he pursued against an Honitsu with that, but that's fine. Does mean he takes the lead. I'm in a Buyman and I'm still in 2nd place. Wasn't for the nature of the game, it'd be a bit weird. Okay, we have the possibility to see. But honestly, I'm looking more towards this being just a normal-ish hand at this point. Yeah, that draw kind of makes me want to go for the normal side of things here. We don't have a pair yet, and that's ultimately what I'm doing here. Pairing at the 1 of a 9, ideally. Pairing at the 5 is also fine. Tanyo it is. Ishanten. Reach Pinfu. Potentially 1. Because it'll be Dora or Tanyo, so that's same value. Fairly obvious what I've been going for, though. But, hey. It's fine, I know it's relatively cheap. Alright, middle 5 from Chiral.
Riichi.
Free-sided, reach Pinfu. 9 ounce. Play another 5. Drop. Say that's your pair you're dropping. Nah, it's fine. Why does that something happen? No Patsu.
Chi.
I could have gone for Sanshiki with this hand as well, technically, but it would have delayed me a turn or two. Mung and Gap down, I'm more than happy to go for this. I'll say 9 outs. I should be reasonable with this.
Boom.
He's dodging me. Don't like that. Don't like that either. I've dropped two. Oh, my drops have been terrible. And he just keeps dodging me. Jeez. Well, let me just draw it myself. That's all I gotta do. Just draw a 2-5-8 myself. Or let Prospero deal it.
Long. Riichi. Pinfu. Dora.
So, I gain my reach stick, I gain some things. In range. South round. South round, and this is a horrible little hand. I hate it. We're going for the slow Cheetoy with this one, I think. Or Chanta. I want to play the 7-pin, but these are all in comparative. Yeah, they're in a similar position. Okay, so West is a doomed pair. I mean, we're not a million miles away from cheatoing this. Which I'd find quite... Yeah, I'd be quite happy with this if this went cheatoy.
Boom.
Going for this, though, isn't great, given that I know the West can't be paired.
Riichi. Run.
Oh, come on! Don't give him any Patsu! Riichi Patsu Pinfu. He basically gets the same hand I did. Well, I got 600 more points, so basically I gained 600 points in the last two hands. Alright, dealer turn. Ultimately, what I'm doing, I don't think mattered with a lot of that, but, you know, we made the best of a bad hand and nearly got it. Nearly got it to something. Here, though. We're not a million miles away from a hand, but it's not great. That could be. 7's a risk here, but we got a near complete thing here. 6 improves his hand immensely. 3 is the same regardless on which side of this we go. I don't know if I agree with the 7 dropping 7s here, but we have too many pairs now. Could have got rid of a 7 here, which I imagine I'm going to do when I get 6 anyway. I'm relying on a couple of closed weights here. Not gonna lie. But also my discards look a little strange, which is always encouraging. Because Cheetoy is a thing that certain people will look for. Yeah, maybe Cheetoy is the thing I'm going for. Live white. Downside is that the close weight we have so decided is Dora. I have dropped 2 pairs on this doomed Cheetoy attempt. I suppose it isn't, but you know. Even here, we got a closed 8, regardless of it. Yeah, this hand is horrible in a lot of ways. How many closed weights do I need for this to work? None if I go the Cheetoy route. Let's go. My cats, in their inevitable way, have decided now is run around time. It's late game on dealer. If I get a chance to pair anything, I'm probably going to go for it. Triple anything. What's that? 8-man is Tenpai.
Boom.
Yep, 6-5. It's still Mungan range, but... I'll give Giles a chance to get some points, I guess. Yep, some value there, and a Tanyo up top. Okay, it's fair. Fortunately, now I do need that Mungan. So the gap above and behind is about the same, 10k. Mungan Sumo will overtake for Chiral. Well, even more so now, he doesn't even actually need the Mungan, but that's also my gap going up as well. If I Mungan Sumo, I will overtake Rise. Rise going for a quick hand to just... Again, that secures a lot if he gets that, because that means I need to... I mean, it's still a Mungan Sumo at that point, because he would be the dealer, so I get 4,000 off of him. But effectively being a 12k gap. And the reason I kind of judge Mungan Sumo as the sort of baseline is because that's a reasonable hand to potentially aim for. Though, admittingly here, we're sort of looking at one Dora and seeing not a lot. Especially against a quick Tanyo attack. That could also be bonus tile attack. That, though, is a good draw. That means we are Ishanten, potentially for Pinfu, if we draw a free pin right now.
Chi.
So it's Tanyo. We can dodge this by discarding 9/9, but... Could have been White Dragon only. As in, that'd be cheap enough that I'd have taken it. But the quick attack also means that getting to a Mungan is going to take longer. One free pin played. Thank you, Mono. Sure. T-pin hasn't been confirmed safe at this point. 2 4s. Yeah, I don't have anything to guarantee that way around either. Still. Let's lean in. I think his last weight is something Sozi related, potentially, but we got the half CG up. 8-pin safe. 5-8 have not been confirmed as safe yet. Three-man has, weirdly. So now we can dodge, go discard both of these. I don't know if we've got the time to switch back, but... but it's the safest thing to do at the moment. Saying it's 1,000 points unless he's got any Dora, and I see one of them, so... Alright. I get a call, I can try and make the 2-pin pass, but... Dora. I mean, we have a shot. It's not a good shot, but we have a shot. In fact, this shot involves discarding Medora, so I don't know how much I want to really consider that. That now is better, I guess. I have Dora free. I really want to... Give me something I can call here, Prospero, please. That was not something I could call. Oh well. Yeah, his hand was worthless. I had free Dora, but I only got the free Dora quite late.
ほんの少しのミスよ。
That, unfortunately, I mean, it's still... He's now above the 12k threshold, so now I need a Hanneman. Not impossible I could get to Hanneman from here, but it would require a lot to go in my favour. That was not the first step of going in my favour. 9-8 is the gap to Cairo. Cairo needs a Manga and Sumo to gain a position. Or obviously direct hits. I'm kind of leaning towards trying the Junshan hand here. Reach Junshan, Dora. Not enough, but that's kind of what I've got to go for any hope of getting some value here. And we can cow it out and take second if that doesn't pay off. Well, that's reduced Kairo's chances of getting a Manga, which is encouraging. He now needs Dora, and I know where one of those is. I mean, if he's Chun Honitsu, he can't have Dora with a Honitsu. So he needs Chun Honitsu and something. Double Yakuhai would do it. But at the moment, his hand is not valuable enough. 789 Sanchiku gives us the Hanneman Baiman that we need to overtake Rise here. I can still hit him with a direct hit, Manga, but annoying. One of the few times we're drawing a useful pair is annoying, but you know, we're gonna have to discard one of those anyway. Right, sequence. I think from this we're going to probably end up discarding all three of these tiles in the due course here, unless we get a 9 right about now. But, and I also don't think Sanchiku is going to be attached to this. I have to natively draw an 8, so I have to natively draw an 8-man. And that's our best hope. We obviously keep the 6-man option because that is at the very least Tenpai if we need it. But Rise also looks like he's trying to go for Mansu. Chun Toitoi Honitsu would be enough. And it's kind of the only hand we're worrying about. Toitoi Dora Free is another thing as well. He's got a pair of them.
Chi.
Of course, Rise winning doesn't end the round, but it does make our job harder. Not that that hasn't already done that. So now we're in sort of a position where we draw a 6-0 and we have to reach on the Dora, which we wouldn't do. Not here. Toitoi then. So it's got to be Toitoi Dora, otherwise he can't overtake me. It'll be free hand or a direct hit, that's all he cares about, so I can now just focus up on Chiral here. If he does have 2 Dora, congrats, but I know where one of them is, so...
Run, run, run.
Alright, so the gap goes from that up to 18. We now do need Hanneman. Manga direct hit is not enough. So, Chinitsu seems our best bet. We might be able to get something weird going on with this, but I think Chinitsu or the shortcut Hanneman of just going with Chitoi and Tuura, but no, I did not get any West, so that's not mine. Got to be Prospero considering this, you'd think. Maybe. Okay. Okay, I think we're going for the Chinitsu here. We have four pairs in the Chinitsu here, so I think we might be going Chinitsu plus. Maybe I can get my second Baiman hand of the day, although it's open now, so not likely anymore. Sure in Poto. I wish at this point. Okay, well we got the Chinitsu. Kinda.
Chi.
I'm one call away from it at the very least. Which is Mungan, but not enough to get to Hanneman, unfortunately, unless I can get the Toy attached. Which we are a million miles away from. We have Tenpai, 5-8. A Winskill second, though. As much as I would love to get Rise, we don't have the value, not reasonably. Not enough to affect the result, unfortunately. Oh, actually, with repeats. Ah, yeah. I need one more repeat or to do that turn earlier. But hey, I end on the 24. I'll take that from 24 finishing second is fine. Nah, I knew I didn't have enough. Yeah, I don't have to type that out. No, I knew I needed a Hanneman, which I didn't have, unfortunately. But I didn't have a lot of other options with that. I couldn't upgrade it. I was trying to go for Toy from the earliest stages of it, but I just had a 5-8 wait at the end, and honestly, getting that late, I decided to secure second. So, to be honest, I forgot about the free repeats on it, in truth, so I'd calculated it about, 2,000 points lower than I was expecting, but still. This is Mahjong. That was an entertaining start to things. Dealer Mungan, Mungan, was that? Just... Oh boy. I mean, I was feeling really disappointed when I was sitting in second place, having scored a Baiman already. It was, yeah. Oh boy. Still, 'twas fun, okay. I mean, that was actually one of my... That Baiman I actually... Oh, let's find it. Well, we still only one person queued, so I'm going to wait a moment. Where were we? East 2. So this is my big hand of the day, and it was, again, I kind of jumped into this and then just thought, right, I can get a Sanchikyu out of this. And at some point, yeah, it was this turn I sort of decided, right, do I commit to this or do I just say no? Because at this point, this is not looking like anything and I'm just trying to mid-game rush it. I'm still quite a way away from anything, and for some reason I decided Greed. And Greed is good. Drew the extra 9, so that gave me the backup route to just get a finishing hand. Drew the 4. Right, business. That being said, getting a 5 at this late in the game was not expected. Decided not to keep a 9 because, again, just being e-shouting and hoping at this point. Not wanting to knock the thing off there. I draw the thing. We go. We get a Sanchikyu, and that's, yeah. So, obviously, you discarded my winner at this position. You have 2 of them. Did you just discard your pair? You did. Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is what I had to open, and it was... To be fair, I looked as if I've got a better hand on the preview offhand, at the very least, although Prospero Medora 2 from last. And I just figured, yeah, I think it was second go-round, and I realised I had 4 pairs in... Where was it? Yeah, so I had 4 pairs at this point, and I was thinking, right, my only Hanneman shot is Chinitsu Toitori or something stupid like that. So, why not? Let's commit. Obviously, I was worried about manga and sumo from you at all points during this, and obviously Rise doesn't really matter in this position, but... no, manga and sumo you would have overtaken me on, at least. I don't know about getting to Rise would have taken a ridiculous hand, but yeah. Still, that is the thing. We are currently only at 3 players at the moment, so unless somebody else does want to join in, I think, yeah. I think we're 1 short, and I might have to go and do some tenhoing. I went for a Junshan at one point during the game, which I had no hope of working, but my hand was so abysmal at the start, I figured it was my only shot at anything. I think that was the hand that Rise just picked up the short win that denied things. I was mostly just folding out of that one. But... Okay, well, Tiles of Scramble Brain also it either repeats on last hand. Yeah, no, that was Kyrill's suggestion, by the way, I believe, which he claims is fair. I hate it as well, but you know, it kind of is fair. But you know, I've always played to dealer choice, but you know, which I see as more fair. But that's a side note. Anyway. Right then, let's get ourselves a full game. We now need 40 points to advance, so we are doing full Hanshan here. You should be able to. Not a lot of reason why you would at the start of the game, but you should be able to. I mean, if you want to be completely fair, no Renshans, that solves it. But playing no Renshans and only having a Hanshan kind of defeats the purpose of no Renshan. A little bit. Actually, that's one thing I wouldn't mind doing. Actually, just we could play full game with no Renshan, but actually just play to North 4. Right, what am I doing here? No, it's fine. It was what was agreed. No, it doesn't. But you know, Mahjong Soul is not the be all and end all.
Chi.
East is live. We're not going to go into that. Alright, no worries, guys. Thanks for joining. So, Tanya 1 versus a Honitsu. Unfortunate, but we'll take it anyway. I'm not sure if it is Honitsu at this point. He's not discarded anything Pinsy related, so I think he's still Ishanten at best. Yep, that worked out for me in the end. We have a pair. Risk it. It's late, but we're Ishanten now, so... Reach Tanpin as dealer.
Chi.
Reach Tanpin 1, of course, as dealer, but yeah. Oh, red 5's to worry about again. God damn it, I've got to recalculate things. Ah!
Home. Riichi.
I'm dealer, we'll still go for this. He's also discarded 9s himself, so... Five draws, I think this is acceptable. Yeah, immediately Patsu. We'll take it. No Ura, but Dealermon going to start. No, I wish this was East only. Ugh. Sure. I mean, ignoring this side of the south, this hand is amazing. Right side of the hand, yeah. We should be fine. Just eventually clear these. Hopefully, draw some useful stuff here, and we'll be fine. No carnage for me today. Yeah, I did. That. To be fair, I got them quite late, but if I'd have got them earlier, I'd have probably attacked Rice's hand because he clearly had no value. But, you know, I got 3 of them quite late, and by that point, I'd already folded too much to try and contend the hand. That was slightly annoying, actually. Oh, I apologize. Somebody needed to cheat earlier and just, you know, shift the order around 1.
Riichi.
Okay, reach from the north seat. In theory, I have... Well, it's not a wall as of yet, but I'm reasonably confident about safety here. Especially if the 4 goes. But I'll just pass a pair of norths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 6 correct draws and I can get the impossible hand.
スモ
Well, Mangan back. But still top 2, still in a reasonable position. I hadn't looked into the details of that, so I'm sure you're more aware of that than I am. But yeah, I did have a pair of 9s. Let's get rid of some of these edge weights. Hand these oops all edged. Alright, 4 pairs. Do we want to cheat soy this? Wish I hadn't get rid of these, but at least the ones are gone. 9 is paired up. White, 1 of. Okay, let's just see how this goes.
Riichi.
Straight into a reach. Okay. Yeah, not really wanting to challenge that, I don't think. This is indeed now, and this is me just being probably overly cautious, at least to start with. Shame. I know I missed the Mangan there, but you know, it's fine. We're looking for south. South we're fine with. Oh, south's certainly fine now. Alright, if 7 becomes safe, we can actually get a hand. Or drawing a pair of 7s would be fine. Second ball's on the 9.
Long.
Okay, shuffling around the points in last place. Oh, actually, that's more than a shuffle. That's just a swap. Position swap. Whoops. Okay. For the Eurodura, that was just a shuffling of points, and I'd have been okay with that. But yeah, could have had the East Cold manga in there. But I was cowed against the dealer reach, despite all the value being mine. Oh. Alright, 2 to go. Can we get that 7 pin? Not yet.
ポン
Wrong 7.
ポン
Okay, dealer with Dragon 1. Well, Dragon ending, possibly. Could be Dragon Toy Toy, could be Dragon Honitsu, but we need to be aware of that now. Ishanten. Alright, 7 pin for the pin food, please.
Home.
Seven pin counter reach seems really awkward because he's not going to fold it, and it's not a safe final discard for it.
Home.
Home.
Oh, that shows this weight was useless.
Come. Sumo.
Absolutely useless, it turns out. Alright, that's an acceptable state of affairs, that one. I call this I have nothing. No. I call that. I mean, I wouldn't have drawn the second white, but you know. And the hand would still have been nowhere. Dealer disconnect. And back. Possible Itsu on the cards.
Chi.
I have 2 pin for pair. 2 knights played. Yeah, I do want to cut one of my pairs, but I don't want to open Sanshikyu. Okay. So Chun gives me Tenpai on the pair weight.
Riichi.
He's played 7. Just making sure it wasn't some weird chanter nonsense. I doubt it is, given the number of outside tiles he's discarded, but...
Wrong.
Thank you. Alright. Take a Mungan. Seven-2 in lead into... Oh, we still need 4. For some reason, the game was a bit more advanced than that, but hey, it's fine. Lead in East 4 is still good. I forgot I started dealer. True. Which is why I was happy with the rebalancing of the points, but the exact swap didn't actually matter that much. Still. Do I want to call this? We have a Tanyo attack, but we're still miles away from it, so we're going to pass. And just play the game of how many useless honor tiles can I discard in a row? If the answer gets to 18, well, something's gone clearly wrong. So yeah, with this, we're in a better position to just go Tanya attack. Okay, quick Rinchan is fine with me. So much more connected hand, draw a 1. Give it a turn, just because if we pair one of these up, we can actually do something with them, but...
Home.
Shouldn't only for the dealer again.
Home.
Nope. Double dragon this time. Looks like Mazi Honitsu is what they're attempting, if that, you know, that's not what they're necessarily going for. Does mean that this is going to be an awkward final discard, so we would love to draw a free man at some point. That also now is a little awkward. All the one's gone. Actually, no, there's one left. Still.
Home.
Okay, not what I quite intended. I was hoping the prop person to my right up, but same result. And now I draw the 110.
G.
It was very exciting until it wasn't. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I agree.
Kang.
Hand's getting back to reasonable again. Yeah. Draw a 5. I need to draw this to make... Well, I don't, but I basically need to draw this to do anything with it. I've already kind of lost a lot of things here. Oh well. I'd be okay with that. Take the win. Nope. Oh no, you can't. 4 pin.
Dong.
Well, that's the second place. It was on the agenda. I did consider it, but... I don't know, that's pure... I mean, to be fair, they didn't actually have any Malmsey tiles. They only had a 7 and a 9 all game, so that is the hand they had. But, yeah. Sometimes you only draw 2 of the tiles in a suit. That does occasionally happen. But hey, we got a Daisangen. And I get 18 points. And a second place, which means I need another win at some point to do that. Oh dear. Okay, let's have a look at how Soul's doing. We're still free online and that. You know what, I might actually call it for today if we don't have another game going. I'm probably gonna have to do some things in the morning. So, alright, thanks for joining me, those who did. We got at least some progress on the Tenho side of things. Nah, we only have 3 with you at this point, Carol, so we are down on players. Permanently down on players almost, but you know, it happens. So, alright, thanks for joining me. I will catch people next week. Until then.